What's up, good people? Happy Sunday. Wow, 3 weekend recap episodes in a week and a half is just insane. But hey, it's been fun. I honestly have been vlogging so much that I forget that I need to vlog the next thing. But hey, we are here. We are alive in 2025 and it's time to thrive. So there's really nothing new to catch y'all up on because y'all already know how Christmas break went for me. I posted my recap here on YouTube, a couple pictures on Instagram and TikTok. So y'all have seen different perspectives of my break and my trips from different platforms. I've spent just about all of my break with y'all from Christmas to New Year's and now into 2025. And it's been special. Since the new year started, it's been all about family, and to get to leave one year and come into another with the same people is such a blessing. We spent New Year's Day, the whole day with family, bringing in and celebrating the new year with the godparents and unbiological aunties and uncles. And then we traveled to see some extended biological family Thursday and Friday. We went to Buc-ee's for one of our stops, and I actually met Bucky the Beaver for the first time, live and in person, in action, in character, and that was so cool. Then yesterday, Saturday, was my chill day, and now it's church day. For some reason, y'all already know church is gonna be good today because, I mean, why not? It's the first Sunday of the year, and that's as much as I'll say about that because y'all already know Communion Sunday is my favorite Sunday ever. This really is gonna be a chill vlog. I mean, I just don't feel like doing Tuesday Talk or Thursday Thoughts because I've just been enjoying my last few days of break before going back to school. So yeah, life has been chill and I like it that way. I've been enjoying the past 2 weeks being a daughter, goddaughter, granddaughter, auntie, cousin, niece, and spending time with those I love, my close immediate family, biological and unbiological. I love being a sister and a friend, but when you're like the main legit spiritually mature person on a regular basis and you're the oldest and most mature in general and in life period within multiple friend groups, you just need a break from answering the calls, the texts, and just being on demand and always being, you know, the smart one. That's basically what life has looked like. We're definitely going to talk tomorrow though, but for now, let's go to church.
Is our God.
Are you kidding me?
That's it. How great is our God.
These
Say
chords.
with me, how great
Daddy.
is our God.
Please stop.
My strings didn't stay tuned.
Yeah, I can tell.
What's up, good people? It's Monday. It is a good Monday. It's the last day of winter break. It does suck to say that because it's been such a great break from start to finish. Y'all, I mean, literally, as soon as break started, we were on our way to Fort Lauderdale for the weekend. And then from there, we ported to, you know, our cruise for the Bahamas. And we had a great week, Christmas week there. And then we spent the weekend here at home, and so we were here for the last Sunday of the year, and then we were here for New Year's and all that stuff, and then we traveled last weekend to go see family and just kind of start the new year off with our family and spend time with them, extended family. So it's been, you know, a winter break filled with travel, back-to-back travel, you know, 2 trips in 2 weeks, but it was really good, really fun, and really special. Just that the whole break was about family and quality time. I loved every second of it. And so the fact that it's already here is just crazy. I feel like when we first started break, it was going by so slow, and then when New Year's came, it just felt like it went by so fast. And so yeah, but as y'all can tell, I'm in my room. I've been chilling all day today. Literally, I'm still in my pajamas. I only took off my bonnet because y'all know I don't vlog in my bonnet. Okay, that's one thing I will not do. So I only took off my bonnet to come talk to y'all today because I've literally been nowhere, as y'all can tell. No makeup, nothing. Like, nothing got done today. I mean, besides washing my bath towels, that's it. Like, that's laundry. Laundry is the only productive thing I've done today. I spent most of the morning in bed sleeping in, and then I was on the couch for the rest of the afternoon and evening watching Heartland with my mom. And so yeah, we've been on the couch literally all afternoon doing absolutely nothing. And although I do love those moments where I get to do nothing and like I have nothing to do, I enjoy those moments, but also at the same time it is kind of nice to like go back into a routine and, you know, pick up the pace a little bit and just not feel like you're rotting in your own house. So it's Monday, nothing's going on, it's chill. Y'all already know, like, we talk on Weekend Recap, and you know, y'all get to see a week in my life, a week in my mind, a week in whatever's going on. And y'all know I'm always going to be real and transparent with y'all because I mean, I love sharing, you know, my life and different things that go on in my world and how I navigate through different things, especially with me being the type of person that I am. So I'm going to be honest, I'm very happy to be in 2025. I'm excited about 2025. There's lots of great things that are happening in 2025 that I know about, even great things that I don't even know about, but I'm still excited. But I will say that I have come into 2025 mentally, I feel like I have come into 2025 with a situation from 2024. And obviously, if y'all watch my channel like it's Netflix, you know that Weekend Recap is in chronological order. And so, you know, it's, you know, Weekend Recap leads to the next. It's, you know, month by month. I did not want to come into 2025 with any problems from 2024 because 2024 was amazing. It was great. It was beyond. I mean, y'all even saw in the 2024 recap that I did of all 12 months of last year. It was great. And, you know, of course, there were some few hiccups and things that happened along the way, but in 2024 as a whole, it was amazing. When I walk into a new year, when it hits January 1st of a new year at 12 a.m., that is season 1, episode 1. And so I hate bringing old problems into New Year's because it makes the new year feel like the last one. So I'm in the battle of my heart, mind, and spirituality. When you are done wrong by someone you least expect that was close to you, and there's no emotion from the other person, it's just all nonchalant, there's no response, and it's just pure silence from the other person, like, you struggle in your mind with that. Like, I definitely have to even understand, like, how could this happen? What caused this to happen? Who was involved? Who influenced this to happen? Where is this coming from? You know, and you're just simply confused because it's just like you, especially when you've never experienced that with that person before, it definitely makes you question everything in your heart. Like, especially with me, like, I literally am fighting and feeling the heart racing anxiety from all of the emotions that are seeming to erupt all at one time, like confusion, betrayal, anger, just this deep unrest, and struggling to understand why in particular I had to be the one. So when that happens, at that point you're done, because it's like you don't care anymore. I mean, because the other person don't care. So you just don't feel like reconnecting, reviving, restoring, redeeming any type of bond because it's just dead and it means nothing to the other person. But what makes this even more just a challenge in general is being a Christian, because now you're being tested spiritually, mentally, emotionally, which is also affecting you physically. As a Christian, you know, you have to go through stages and seasons of forgiveness. I mean, as a Christian, that's one of the things you learn. That's one of the basic guiding principles of your life is forgiveness, because, you know, we cannot do life without people. And with people comes flaws. And with those flaws, we embrace those flaws with forgiveness and grace and patience. And as a Christian, you have to forgive, and even without an apology. And it's not always about the other person forgiving them. Sometimes it's really for you, because your level of forgiveness or lack thereof shows God how you treat people, regardless of how they treat you, and regardless of when people do you wrong, or if they even mean what they say when they say they apologize, or if they don't even apologize at all. When this situation first happened all at once, I was conflicted, because in my mind I'm questioning myself as to my role in this person's life for the amount of time I was in their life. And it's just okay, how have I been this loyal, this faithful, this kind, this gracious? And it's I get dropped off. And so I'm having these questions in my mind, but also it's I already know that God is going to bless me, because regardless of what happened, I was genuine. With all of this being said, it puts me on edge, even in 2025. This first full week of 2025, it puts me on edge. It's almost like this feeling of not wanting to say much or have much to do anything with anybody, because it's just friendship is turning into stuff that it was never meant to turn into, because you just don't know if the people right next to you, right beside you, could be plotting against you. That's really what's freaky to me. And a lot of people don't understand friendship. They don't understand how to be a good friend, because of either how they were raised, or either the people that were friends to them and turned out to not be such good friends after all. So part of me is excited for 2025. I really am. 2025 is going to be a great year regardless. 2025 going to have some good stuff going on in it, because I've already looked at my calendar from a glance, and there's some top favorite moments that I'm already looking forward to experiencing. But then it's just the concern of trust, because like I said, friendship has turned into something that this shouldn't be. Our generation has turned friendship into so many other things that it's not and shouldn't be. And it kills me, because it's I want to live in the moment. I'm such a live in the moment person. But then also living in the future, because it's okay, I have to guard my heart and my mind, because it's who and or what will I lose next? So that is me currently today, just my thought process. I have been just cycling through that this weekend, and sometimes consciously, sometimes subconsciously, but those thoughts are definitely present in my mind. Back on the couch where I belong. I've been here all day, y'all. I know this couch hate to see me coming, but anyways, continuing our conversation from earlier, even though it has been a mental struggle to just work through all that has happened and process all of it, especially when the other person, you haven't talked to the other person since the situation happened. Although it has been difficult, I will say there is this other part of me that has experienced so much peace in the separation. Hey guys, it's Wednesday, so nothing happened yesterday. That's why it was my skip day in the vlog, because there was really nothing to show y'all. I went to school, but literally did no work, and everything that was considered work didn't feel like work to me, because it's just always the same old. And then today I didn't do much of anything either. I thought that we would actually have work in my math class today, but since we are having so many schedule changes with second semester and everything, and new kids and kids moving to different classes, my math teacher was just giving us a free period to just make sure that he didn't start anything new, and so that way by the time we get over this weekend and get over this first week of being back in, hopefully the schedule changes are more set in stone, and so
we'll be able to hit the ground running. So today was just a free period of math, and then the rest of my day was just electives and a TA period. So nothing new. I have not done Bible study with y'all in a hot minute. I figured since I didn't give y'all much of like actual church on Sunday, that I would put something in here that's faith related. Y'all know I love to incorporate, church into weekend recap, because church is a part of my life. Weekend recap tells you guys about what happens a week in my life, so why not? So y'all already know I love Pastor Smith's sermon series. They're always good to me, have always been good to me. And this month's focus is taking steps to an amazing 2025. Today is step 1 out of 12. So I'm guessing that we're going to be in this series for the remainder of this month, and probably some into next month as well, February. That's what I'm thinking. Unless he does some on Sundays and Wednesdays to kind of knock it out faster. But I'm thinking that this is going to be a Bible study series, like on Wednesday nights. We've already started to head in this direction, talking about steps to a better 2025, even before this year began. So now we're just hitting the ground running. So I actually got to watch Bible study live today at 12 p.m. I usually don't get the opportunity to do that because I'm in school, when it's noonday Bible study. And then by the time I hit 7 p.m., I'm doing homework. And so I usually tend to watch it, much, much, much later. But I was able to watch it live today at 12, and that's because we had our homeroom schedule. So the schedule kind of changed a little bit. So I was more flexible, and I was in a class period, my TA period, to be able to watch it. So that was pretty cool. Just recapping, step 1 of a better 2025 is realizing that we are human. And number 1, Pastor Smith was talking about having the celebration of humanity, and that God's glory is revealed in his creation, and that humanity is given a unique role that reflects God's image. Number 2, Pastor Smith talked about avoiding demonization of your humanity and acknowledging that our humanity, even with its flaws, its failures, its mistakes, it's all a part of God's perfect will. The third point that Pastor Smith brought up was implementing the importance and significance of humanity, and recognizing the importance of seeing others as valuable creations of God, and fostering this sense of community in a positive way. The fourth and final point Pastor Smith brought up is resting in the care of divinity, and that we must appreciate the assurance of God's presence in our lives and his knowledge. And this appreciation can also be reflected or represented as meditation, to reflect on God's intervention in our lives, in our daily walk, and his deep care for us. And it goes far beyond just observation. So this helps us to cultivate a sense of peace, to realize that our worth is not found in our achievements, but rather in God's selfless choice, an undeniable choice to love us regardless of a million different things that we have done that are not godly. I feel like today's Bible study lesson just really put into perspective of how important humanity is, and how humanity plays a role in Christianity. Humanity is essential, and it's the essence of who we are. And this deep dive is really good, and I look forward to next week. But anyways, I am just chilling until church tonight. I think y'all can tell I am tired, because when have I done Bible study in bed, like laying like this?
Good morning, good people. Happy Friday. Let's get ready for school. It's a good day, a day of celebration. I am thrilled and excited about some good news. But first, we got to get down to the serious business, because y'all, we are only 10 days into 2025. 10 days, y'all. And we've already seen this past week and a half so many top somber headlines, such as Jimmy Carter and the funeral that took place yesterday for him. But then on top of that, you add the widespread wildfires in California. To come home and turn and scroll through the channels on TV, and literally every single national news station, like just seeing the same thing over and over, especially like the before and after pictures and footage of certain places, it's sad. It's like then you get on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, And there's no distraction there either because all the national news is popping up in the places that you're trying to find an escape. California most definitely has my sincere prayers. I mean, I cannot imagine the horrendous conditions there with all the debris and smoke and wind that just keeps blowing the flames in other directions and making it spread even more. Like, what a nightmare. January has already tested the waters of America because let's just recap the past 10 days. New Orleans, Jimmy Carter, California on fire. The other side of the country is under snow and ice. Florida is cold. TikTok is getting banned. Like, I'm praying for the peace of mind of America because this has been like a really interesting trailer into how 2025 is going to go. I will tell y'all, this month has felt like the longest year ever. In lighter news, I found out something very exciting yesterday. I've been waiting to find out this news for a while. At my school, I am in the ACE program, which is our advanced program to earn college credits through Cambridge. I currently have 6 out of 7 credits, meaning that I need 1 more to pass and get my ACE diploma, which I feel pretty confident about because the pass rate for the class that I am taking for the credit I need is sky high. So at first I needed 2 credits, but then I retested and found out in class yesterday that I passed English Lit. I had waited all day for that news, but I kind of already had a good feeling just because I had heard that only 2 people passed, and so that narrowed the scale down a lot for me. But it's still like scary just because you have those what ifs in your mind, and it's like, what if I am like 1 out of the 2 people that didn't pass? I go through the whole day, first, second, third period, and then we finally get to 4th period, the last class of the day, and I'm just like, I want to know, but I don't at the same time. And so my teacher hands me my paper and I sit down, and I was so nervous that I had to have my bestie brother tell me because the nerves hit me so hard. And he looks at my paper, he opens that thing, and he says, "You passed." I literally snatched the paper out of his hand and my jaw just drops on the floor. Like, I could not believe it. I am so glad to have that out of the way and over with. Now I can just mostly focus on my humanities credit that I need and knock that out along with a math class. But for now, I'm taking it in and celebrating this because God knows I didn't want to have to start from ground zero all over again with English because that's a nightmare. I'm proud of myself for making it this far. It's been a hardworking journey for sure, filled with late nights and homework and studying and so much more. But it just feels like everything's coming together and I'm happy. What's up, guys? It's Sunday. I did not feel like doing Get Ready With Me. I already did that with y'all last Sunday. So I was like, okay. And then I did Get Ready With Me on Friday. So I didn't want to like keep doing the same thing over and over. So we're just going to talk today. Church was good and things like that. Besides what has gone on in America the past 10 days, it has been a boring week for me personally, because nobody tried me this week, which is actually surprising with it being the first week back from break. So I guess new year, new people coming back. I don't know, but hey, no weapons formed, no weapons prospered. So I'm glad about it. I'm just going to be doing some homework, getting chill, getting comfortable. Catching up on homework and doing that from this past week, and watching football, of course, because y'all know me, Sunday football as always. And it's just been a great holiday season with y'all. Most of the channel has been weekend recap. 3 weekend recap episodes in 2 weeks is unheard of, but hey, I love it here. And I've been really lazy with Tuesday Talk and Thursday Thoughts and Couch Conversations, but it's all coming back this month, I promise. But anyways, yeah, that's it for this week, the first full week of 2025. And I love you guys, and we're headed back to our regular scheduled programming.